Morning world, how y'all doing today? J Tuck here. Welcome to Uncomfortable Conversations. I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas. I hope everybody has a Happy New Year. I want to start off by saying in my house we don't celebrate Christmas, and I know y'all probably thinking like, what in the world? You got 4 kids, how do you not celebrate Christmas? Well, let me inform you. In our household, we decided to celebrate something called National Black Excellence Day. And the reason why we decided to do that is because of the uncomfortable conversation I would like to have with you all today. Follow me. Now, growing up in my household, when I was a kid, we have always celebrated Christmas. We always put up Christmas trees, and we'd always decorate. We'd stay up late. We would open up one gift, so on and so forth. You guys all know the story of Santa Claus. Big fat jolly white guy with rosy red cheeks that pretty much jumps down everybody's chimney and leaves gifts for kids. Now, my biggest problem as I grew older was my father used to buy all of our Christmas gifts, and he felt that it was a little disrespectful once we got to a certain age that we would say that this jolly old fat white man slithered down the chimney. And some places we didn't have a chimney. We had apartments and they didn't have chimneys, and laid all these gifts out for me and my stepsister. So what he wanted us to realize is that how hard he worked and how hard my stepmom worked to make sure that we had these things. So he ended up telling us that Santa Claus wasn't real, and instead we had Papa Claus. And Papa Claus was just my dad, long story short. I think we were probably about 8, 9 years old when he told us, and it didn't hurt us. We didn't cry, none of that. So fast forward to present day, me, my wife, and our 4 kids, we celebrate National Black Excellence Day on December 25th. The reason is because of all of the stories about Saint Nicholas. I've heard so many stories of Saint Nicholas is actually demonic. The tale of Christmas usually comes from or derives from Krampus. I don't know if y'all saw Red 1, the new The Rock movie about Christmas. It was a great movie, by the way. But as you notice, that Krampus was Saint Nick's brother, and it was his evil twin, like we call it in Atlanta. What up, twin? Evil twin, right? Then I would like to fast forward you to the story of Jesus, and that Jesus was born on Christmas Day, and that the reason why we celebrated Christmas was because we celebrated Christmas to celebrate his birthday. Now, I understand that's a Christian belief. I don't knock people that believe that. I don't knock people that tell their children that. But my biggest question, I want to ask the uncomfortable question on where does Saint Nick correlate in the Bible, or where does it correlate in any type of way with any type of story that deals with Jesus that was born and he was in the manger and so on and so forth. Please, Christians, people that know the answers to these questions, please go in the comments and tell me what it is, because in my knowledge, or in my actual opinion, my honest opinion, it seems like America or the government or the world has created or fabricated a story of a jolly old white man that jumps down, that breaks into people's houses. Let's talk about it. Let's have an uncomfortable conversation that Santa Claus is really, if he's real, if he was real, he's breaking into people's houses and leaving things. I don't care, but and eating cookies and milk that we leave out for him. Like, let's talk about that. Complete stranger is a story, and it's supposed to be jolly and happy, and it's supposed to be a regular thing. They're trying to normalize it. No, I will not teach my 7-year-old that. She has known that since she's been able to remember. I will not teach my 4-year-old that. I will not teach my 2-year-old that at all. I don't stand by that. So we celebrate National Black Excellence Day. And the reason is, I'm gonna reiterate, because there are 2 different stories going around about Christmas. Jesus was born, it's his birthday, and Saint Nick is delivering all the presents and the gifts. So which one is it? Are we delivering the gift? Are we giving gifts and exchanging gifts to one another to celebrate Christ's birthday? Or is it Santa Claus that's jumping down the chimney. In my opinion, they are both ploys to make us spend money on this one day. I mean, think about how much money we spend. We go out and buy Christmas trees, ornaments. We go out and buy candy, you name it. We go out and buy peanuts. When you go out and buy multiple gifts for these kids or for family members and stuff, most times you got to spend the money to wrap it. Wrapping paper, and it's not expensive. Like, I'm not gonna lie and say that it's not expensive, but it does add up when you spent over $1,000 on Christmas, and then you got to backdoor and spend 30, 40, 50 more bucks on just to wrap the gifts. Or you can get gift bags. Like don't get me wrong, there are other ways that you can give gifts. What I want to say is that what me and my wife did today, this Christmas, is that we didn't put up a tree, we didn't do any ornaments, we still gave our kids Christmas gifts, but everything was given to them in the original packages that it came in. They were totally fine with that. And now, mind you, I got a 4-year-old, I got a 2-year-old, I got a 7-year-old, and I got a 14-year-old. And nobody said, "Daddy, why isn't it wrapped?" Seriously. As a matter of fact, if you look on my story and if you look in what I posted, mind the car show videos, because I just did that. I'm about to revamp and jump back into my car shows, but I'm gonna start another page for that content. But if you notice, my kids were totally happy, singing with their microphones, playing, my son playing with his Hot Wheel cars. I bought my 14-year-old a safe so he can keep all his personal belongings in when he goes to school, because his brothers and sisters like to go through his personal stuff, take his belongings and stuff. Do you know that my son was so happy about that? Come on now, I didn't have to wrap it. I bought him some shoes, I didn't have to wrap it. We're spending unnecessary money because the government is telling us to, because they're brainwashing us and trying to get us to spend all this money that we don't have. Mind you, the first is in a couple of days, and I know a lot of y'all got mortgages. I know a lot of y'all got rent that was unpaid that y'all probably gonna push back till next pay period, because y'all were trying to get all of these Christmas gifts that absolutely positively these kids do not need. I did not go hard this Christmas, not because I didn't have it, but because, one, I was not about to go broke, and then two, because I do for my kids year round. If you a parent and you're present 100% of the time, when your kids need shoes, you go out and get that. It don't matter about a holiday or Christmas. You gonna handle your business. You gonna stand on it too. When your kid need clothes or it's wintertime and it's time to revamp, me and my wife both put our heads together and both put our money together and make sure our kids got everything we need year round. I don't ask for nothing. I don't ask for nobody to help my kids. When Christmas comes around, I don't ask for nobody to get my kids Christmas gifts. Why? Because mommy and daddy take care of that 100% of the time. How about y'all? Uncomfortable conversations, y'all. What do y'all celebrate in y'all house? Are y'all crashing out going broke just to see the smile on your kids' faces? I get it. The smile on their faces is worth, and it is priceless. But what I will tell you is that they will still have that same smile whether you bought them 3 things on Christmas or you bought them 300 things on Christmas. That's my 2 cents. Y'all keep the change. J Tuck out. Thanks for listening.